This is the story of how my paid ebook made $10,000 in just 30 days. I will be highlighting everything from the planning through the creation and the actual launch of my ebook. So if you have a digital product or you plan on creating one, this video is for you. The planning of your digital product comes first, and you better make it good. Because if a product fails in the planning stage, then there is no point in wasting your time and actually developing and launching it. That's why you want to make sure that before you actually get into the creation and launch phases, you have a really good plan for your digital product. These are the three main questions that you need to ask yourself in order to prepare for your launch. Question number one is, what is the main transformation that your audience is seeking from your digital product? Question number two is, what are the main transformations that your competitors are already providing? And lastly, you need to ask yourself, how can I fill the gap between what my competitors are already providing and what my audience is seeking? An example with my book is that a lot of people on Instagram want to reach that 10,000 follower mark. So the transformation which I'm providing is helping people reach 10,000 followers from scratch or reach their next 10,000 followers. And because I knew that nobody had created as practical of an ebook as I did, I decided to make my ebook the most practical guide to 10,000 followers. This is what my competitors lacked and what my audience wanted, a perfect fit for my digital product. After we've planned everything carefully, we want to get our hands dirty. So for the creation of my book, I utilized Photoshop myself, but that is because I had a lot of graphical elements inside of my book. If you're going to be creating a digital product, a cheat sheet, an ebook, etc., and it won't really have that many graphical elements, then Illustrator might be the tool for you. But if you're not a fan of Adobe tools, then Canva is the right tool for you. After you've created your product, you want to actually place it somewhere and sell it somewhere. I utilize Gumroad for that because it has a phenomenal customer service and it streamlined the payment processing for me, while simultaneously it has a really low fee. And for the actual promotion of my book, I made some sales through Gumroad, but mainly my sales have come from organic content marketing on my email list, Instagram feed, and Instagram stories. And whilst we are on the topic of promotion, let's actually dive into the specifics of how you can promote your digital product. I want you to craft a 30-day launching strategy for your ebook, course, etc. This 30-day plan needs to be broken down into three main stages: hype building, pre-launch, and actual launching phase. During the hype building, you want to be giving teasers of what your digital product would be, how it can be helping people. You might be even playing around with the name of the digital product and teasing people and basically priming people, making them excited for what's to come. The goal of this hype building stage is to get people involved with the process of creation and at the same time gather a list of potential buyers. This stage can last anywhere from a couple of days to a couple of weeks. It's entirely up to you and how much time you have. After you've built some hype, you want to actually get into the actual selling of your digital product. And the pre-launch phase is the place in which you are going to be doing this. I recommend you releasing your product with some kind of promotional offers. That way, when you don't really have that much of testimonials and social proof, you will be able to entice people to buy your product through the sheer lack of, for example, a time limit or a good discount. What I did with my ebook was that I offered a 50% discount for the first 3 days of my launch. That way, the people who have been following you, building hype with you, will get in early. They will be happy, they will give you testimonials, and you will be able to use these testimonials to get more sales in the future. The stage of pre-launch should last anywhere from 3 days to 7 days. And now the time that you all been waiting for, the actual launch of your product. The time when you click publish and your product is out in the world is one of the most exciting times, and I want you to succeed. In order to do that, you have to make sure you have a really good content strategy set in place. No more teasing, no more promotions, just good old content. For example, my launching strategy looked like hosting lives with industry experts, getting on podcasts, doing interviews, and of course creating content around the same topics that my book was covering. That way I was showcasing people that I truly know what I'm speaking about and that I had a lot of value that I could share with them. And guess what? Because I was giving so much value away for free, people wanted to actually give value to me as well. So in the first couple of days of my launch, I made hundreds of sales, and in the first 30 days total, I made $10,000. If you want your next digital product launch to be a success, make sure you're following these steps. Stay brave. See you next time.